for it with Henry. Fights through him. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Second and goal. Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When he'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A swift move and then tackled just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
looking to throw again on second down. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 40 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big run there by Henry. 49 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 25-yard line. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or 2 at most.
The 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill steps away to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Tannehill now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Throwing again is Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jayon Brown leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jayon Brown, his second sack of the night. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. These two teams all tied after 1. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going deep for Diggs. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Derrick Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
It's so difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. makes it.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 34 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills cut into that lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Again, it's Allen, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know that's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
At their own 23.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down. Now it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up the